Tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Lock, son of a gun. Pay for all I... Yeah, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Torrey Taylor, to do the honors. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Good start to this one for them. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Offense in a hurry up here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. His first throw is an interception. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but it seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense, but we got a long ways to go.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, Williams. Another one to Addison. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Williams. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Williams off the play fake. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down, here's Williams. He finds a doomsday downfield. down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 11-yard
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Right back to Allen. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brings it in. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making mistakes so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Allen will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
Begin for the first time to Rachaad White. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hurts the throw. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Barkley off the pistol again. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Luther Burden now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. He was looking for Colston Loveland. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Bears
First down, here's Allen. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Allen again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On play action, Williams. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears break the tie here in the 1st. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14, Eagles 7.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 2.
Play action. Hurts has it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Toss play to Barkley. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
And that is the end of our 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Handoff headed right. Barkley. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's caught. He's got ground. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's a toss right to Barkley. He's got it in the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
What is that?
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. So that brings up 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No contact! No contact!
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He's got it in the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On the hands-off, Allen. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Williams on 1st down. He's got more once again. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Williams again. This is caught downfield by Allen. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Running the counter, Allen. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Sending him on the dive. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they get him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. Looking quickly here. A play fake now hurts to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. To go now on 2nd down after the sack. Here's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two.
Space on the right. He's got room. Into the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's a return from the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Chased out to his right. Completed right side to Addison. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. First down, Williams to throw. Forced out to his right. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
They give to Barkley, left side. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. It's a dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's get it out wide, complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Williams to throw on 1st. On the move, headed right. Going back across his body here, left side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. They connect on the deep shot. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Penalty hurts them, but they are still going for it here on 4th down. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Rolling left, buying some time. On the big gain downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Third now to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
And they're on 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. This is Allen on the give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle. All game as this one's quickly mopped up too.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
What is that?
Williams from the gun. Buying some time right. Brought in right side by Moore. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Guy play straight ahead. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 from the 43. Back-to-back carries here. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
What is that?
To the air on 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Continuing to move past the 45. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Eagles first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Great.
It's White on the give. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Great.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
4th down. The offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They'll go. Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Headed out right. Moving right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Tiger Swarm.
They go to Barkley again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point.
Great.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
On 4th down, Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down, Eagles.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1 yard gain.
Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and goal.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Great.
They're going to run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
It's Barkley again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
42. Bears 14. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And it'll be first down Bears. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Williams on the play action. Moore's got it. And he spins right by him. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I could do yours.
Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Again, it's Williams. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's
pressure coming, and they take him down. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th and goal.
Desperation time here. He rolls to his right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Great. Hey, on anyone. Round up, Yanni. 63.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Handoff headed right. Barkley powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Toss play to Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain.
First now on 4th. Buying some time left. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Williams on first down. On a quick slant, it's Loveland. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
42, Bears 27.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Returning it from the 4.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Eagles moments away from their 4th win of the year. It's a sneak, Hurts. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
The tight end in motion now. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, a run for White. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long, they're going to throw. Connects on the crosser. He takes it down to the 33. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
It's a screen to Barkley. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them